Hi guys, today we'll talk about how to make high realistic skin texture for this man image here. We will make the texture for the face. First we can make new file with these specific settings here. First the width will be 128. Also the height will be 128. You have to make this specific size. I will tell you why you made these specific width and height the next step. And let the resolution 72 and also color mode RGB 8-bit is important. And after that we can make it custom here for the background contents and select the P and make it 50. After that it will be the gray we want. After that click OK, and after that click create. It will make this small square. That's all what we want to make this texture. And after that go to filter gallery. It will open this window here and we can choose a texture and texturizer and change this texture here to stand tool. I will tell you now why we made this 128 height and width, because Photoshop makes this texture for only this size, and if you make a bigger size it will duplicate this or expand this texture, so this will not work with our realistic skin texture. And after that for scaling you let it 100 here, and for leaf we can make it something between 5 and 10. I can you choose it 7, and you can choose where light come from, so it depends on your image. So for our image I think the light is flat, so I can use the left, and after that I will click OK. So it made our texture here, and after that we can name this texture here to save it to the texture window. We will see in the next step. To save this specific pattern you can go to edit, define pattern, and name this pattern with any name you want. I will choose 123, any name. After that go to your image. We can put this texture above our image here. To do that go to layer here, window. If you miss it here you can go to window and you choose layers, or choose this shortcut which is F7, and it will see this layer section here. After that go to adjustments here and go to pattern, so you can see the pattern you have made, or you have say click on this drop down here, so you will see the pattern you have made. After that you can change the scale, but let it 100 as it, and then click OK. Now we want to make blending for this pattern to the main image here. To make the blending you can go to the blending modes here, and from soft light or overlay. As you guys know, the blending in the status you can use anything between this line and this line here. So I think that's overlay and soft light is a more realistic can make. I will choose overlay, and I can see that let's compare with the overlay and soft light. So I see that soft light is the more good here. So it depends on your image, so make sure you choose the different blending modes here and see which one is the best for your image. And as you guys see now, this become a flat layer above our image here, so we want to make it more realistic. So I will choose some tips to make this pattern more realistic. Before we make anything we can make rasterize for this image here, which is the pattern layer. Make right click and rasterize layer. It will change from the pattern layer to normal layer, which is normal fill here. So after that we can go to filter, liquify here, and it will open another workspace here, which you will see the pattern here. So to show your background, make sure you click on this here. It will show you the background, and change the use here to all layers, and also the mode to behind. After that you can change the opacity to see both the pattern layer and also your main face here for this character. I can make something like that, and now we can use these options here to push and pull this pattern according to the area we will affect. So I will choose this forward warp tool, and let's see what's make. We can click on this button here, so as you can see it will make it go inside the face like that. So it will not be flat layer, it will be layer that has push and pull. And as you can see, it affects only button because we have selected the button layer, so now it affects only the button layer here. And you can use left or right bracket from your keyboard to change the size from your brush here. So you can use something like that for nose. And we can use another tool here, which is this blot tool, so we can see how much it affects. We can push it out to make the area look more better here. And after that, we can click OK. And as you guys see now, there is some shadows in our face in this piece here, so we don't need any texture to be in this area. To make that, make double click in your layer to open this layer style and go to, and once it open, it will choose the blending options, and we can change our button to affect the dark and light parts. You can see the changes here from this part. So it reduces the texture from the dark areas, and to make it more easier and more smoother, we can hold down your Alt K, and so it will split it and make it more realistic. We have to move to the next step, which is apply this pattern for only face. As you can see now, it applies for the background, his skin, his skin, and all parts. So now we can change the opacity, so you will see how much it affects your image. I think now it's okay for this 34 here percent, and now we can click on this white here and to make select invert, and it will remove all the texture. And to restore this texture for specific parts, we can use P, which is the brush tool here, and click on the parts you want to add the texture to, which is these parts here. You will see here it make a mask or make only button for the area we have. Click on it like that. To see that, we can increase the opacity right now, so it will affect these areas we only click on it or make a mask for it. We can change to our opacity here, so we now will make this realistic texture. You can use it for your images. I know it may be complex for parts, and so don't worry if you have any problem or you face any problem. You can write a comment with your problem, and we can reply for you with the solution or make another tutorial to solve this problem for you. So that's our tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.